you have an industrial manufacturing company and you know you need help with marketing. You got to hire somebody. You got to hire the right marketing agency that truly can help your product and your services, right? What do? It's really important to select the right marketing agency that really understands your industrial manufacturing process and your product and your audience, right? There's a lot of unique challenges that a lot of B2C companies just don't have to deal with that you do have to deal with. Industrial marketing is really unique, and it's really important you find an agency or marketing company that really understands it, because you have a lot of complex products and you have a lot of complex services that requires really technical, really data-driven messaging. Why is that? Because a lot of times you're dealing with CTOs, engineers, technicians, people that are really, really smart that expect you to speak a certain way to them. Add on top of that you're usually dealing with long sales cycles, sometimes 12 to 18 months, if not even longer. And you're often dealing with multi-person decision-making trees, right? You're dealing with a bunch of different people that make up that decision-making process. And you have to talk to them, each person in that decision-making process, a little bit differently. So that's kind of why industrial marketing is unique, whereas B2C companies usually don't have to deal with that. So if we're looking at those key challenges in industrial marketing, they would have to be complex buyer journeys, right? These are long, multi-step processes with a lot of different people involved in that decision-making process, right? A lot of different people involved with that process. So you really have to understand who your buyers are, what role they play into that decision-making process, and really what that journey looks like, right? Another niche or another challenge within the industrial marketing ecosphere is that you're dealing with a limited marketing size. Usually you're trying to market a product to a very small group of individuals that could use your products. So there's often a lot of times difficulty reaching that group. It's a lot easier for B2C companies that are trying to reach a mass audience and hoping to sell some of their products, whereas you're trying to reach a very specific niche audience, right? So you're going to need really precise targeting. You're going to have to really plan out those personas or those ICPs, right? Your ideal customer profile. You're really going to have to know how to talk to those people, and you're really going to have to know how to create specific persona-driven content based off of that targeting. So what are some of the essential services to look for in a marketing agency that can help that? You want to find somebody with a digital marketing strategy that is comprehensive, meaning, they're able to look at your entire industry, your entire products, your audiences, and really do a competitive analysis of that entire landscape, right? A company that can do SEO, a company that can create those personas and those ICP developments. And number 3 is somebody that has the expertise in-house to help you create that very specific content, that technical data-driven content. Because that's not only going to help with your marketing, that's also going to help with your sales, because your sales team is going to use that content as sales tools in their sales toolbox, right? Some of that content could include case studies, white papers, thought leadership, but it's important that you find a company, an agency that can help you uncover what those things are that you need to talk about. Industrial SEO and SEM is also completely different than B2C type of SEO and SEM. You're looking at B2C SEO, you're looking for thousands and thousands of visits for a certain keyword, whereas in the industrial sector, you're really looking for that 30 to 90 search volume, right? It doesn't matter as far as that search volume, it's more about intent when you talk about SEO for industrial, right? And then SEM. Instead of bidding on keywords and instead of flooding the market with your ads, you're looking for paid media strategies that really target those ICPs, really target those segments, and find and target those individuals and where they are on the internet not just hoping that they're at this said location on the internet and bothering them with interruptive marketing. So it's really a different strategy altogether. And then finally, you really need a marketing agency that is really focused on not only lead generation, but also sales enablement and making sure that we're getting those people from leads all the way to a sales. An agency that can help you develop those efficiencies, because remember, those sales cycles are super long. So you don't want people entering in as a lead and falling off, after 2 months. So you really need an agency that understands how to keep somebody on that proverbial hook for that 12 to 18 to 24 month sales cycle, right? A lot of times efficiencies created in that sales cycle with marketing and sales tools can help you close more, and that's almost worth more than generating new leads at certain times, improving that close rate percentage or that improving that fall off rate, right? So now you know what you're looking for. How do you evaluate those different agencies and those different companies that can offer you help? Well, first of all, look for companies that have dealt with your industry or particularly small industries like yours and have case studies available, and look for measurable results. And I'm not talking about glamour metrics like, ooh, we were able to make this many impressions, ooh. That's not important. Look for particular KPIs that are important to your business, right? Look for team members that have a specific experience not only with their area of expertise, but also industries like yours, right? And then also prioritize those agencies with a proven B2B track record. Don't try to put a square peg in a round hole with a B2C agency that's got all the glitz and glamour and all that charm. Make sure you want to choose somebody with a proven B2B track record. Also, when you're evaluating those agencies, be very upfront with your KPIs. Define clearly to them what those objectives should be, like lead quality and generation, certain amount of website traffic and what that conversion rate into leads, contacts, leads, and what that closing rate should look like to convert into actual sales, right? And then always look for agencies that talk about using things like A/B testing, smart content, smart modules, personalization tokens. Really looking for that company that really can craft that message and make it unique to your unique audience. So you want to make sure that you present these KPIs so that they are on the same page with you, right? As always, partner with a company that is experienced and data-driven. If you ask them, how do you guys show results? You should be inundated with, okay, we can create this type of visualization tool, whether it's Power BI or HubSpot dashboards, or whether it's, a Looker Studio through Google. They should be focused on data, because data is really going to help you guys get across that finish line. And then also make sure that they're focused on not only this year, but sustainable growth for the future. Make sure that your marketing strategies that they're initiating are often focused on not only the present, but also the future. If you concentrate on things like that, you can't go wrong. You'll find a marketing partner that will help you get across the finish line and help your company take it to the next level.